Toastmaster is so much different from the school. The school where Fajar is teaching, where I was teaching, the evaluation in the school is kind of looking for what's wrong with you, why you are doing it wrong. But in Toastmaster, it is not doing that. We are going to give, we are about to give the positive reinforcement. So we have to see the good things in somebody's speeches, especially in the icebreaker. We will see 3 or 4 positive things what the speaker has got. We are not looking for the negative one. We can find or we can give 1 or 2 the most something to be improved. The second one is evaluation, although only 2 to 3 minutes, it is a mini speech. So a mini speech must have an introduction, body, and conclusion. Yeah, remember that? Evaluation is a mini speech, so it has introduction or opening, body, and conclusion. Number 3, on topic with speaker's objective. Please, if you are an evaluator, try to read the project manual at least 2 hours before you give this. Why? Because sometimes the evaluator came to the room without knowing what to evaluate. Because they think that, oh, I'm a seasoned Toastmaster, I know what to give. So he will give the evaluation out of the project manual. Please, it won't give the speaker a positive reinforcement. Read, read, and try to understand what is the speaker's objective. Number 4, why do we give evaluation? We want the speaker to grow. We want to give a better ideas, a better thing about the speaker, him or herself. We have to make the speaker want to come back to the club and speak again. Let me give you an example. If there is a speaker doing the icebreaker, and then you gave 5 negative things about her speech and only 1 positive thing, do you think he will come back or she will come back? I guarantee that these people will not come back because they will feel that, oh, I'm so bad. I don't want to speak again. I feel very shy. I feel very malu if I speak again. So please, please be careful, evaluators, especially with the icebreakers. Make the speaker feel comfortable. Make the speaker feel what he has got, what good, what strong thing that he has got, and then he wants or she wants to come back to the club and speak for the next time. Thank you. Next. The same for you. Next. All right. So as you know that we want the speaker to come back and make another speech. That's why there is the main goals of evaluator. That is to encourage the speaker to do another speech. If we give them a good positive reinforcement, then the speaker will be encouraged to do another speech. I remember when I first doing the first icebreaker, and the evaluator is Ibu Lani Hardi, I still remember. And she is so good in giving evaluation. It makes me, I want to do another speech. It encourages me a lot. Thank you, Ibu Lani. Ibu Lani is here, ladies and gentlemen. And number 2, to help the speaker improve. So when there is something the evaluator will give something that will help the speaker improve. For example, sometimes the speaker will say, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not prepared for making a speech today. Or, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yusuf Chandra, and I'm going to give uh, an icebreaker. So those kind of thing, the evaluator will say, please, next time you go straight into the topic of your speech. It helped for me to improve because most of the time, in some places, they will start with Assalamualaikum or whatever it is. In Toastmaster, we don't do that. And that the speaker should know. And the evaluator will tell us that it is not in Toastmaster. So it will help the speaker improve. Next, focus on evaluation. As I said before, this is a mini speech. This is to encourage the speaker to want to come back and make another speech. So focus on the strong point. What is good? What is a strong point of the speaker or the speaker has already got? Try to find at least 2 or 3 points. And then find or give suggestion, just one suggestion, so that the speaker will feel, oh, I'm quite good. Only one suggestion, then it will make myself feeling more confident to do another speech. Next, Fajar, focus on evaluation. Strength part, I said 2 or 3 good or strong things from the speaker. Identify the speaker's strength. That's why, as an evaluator, we have to keep listening, looking at the speaker and listen carefully. And then we have to read the manual before we give evaluation. By doing that, we know what is good, what is the strength of the speakers. If we don't listen, if we don't look at the speaker, how can we find the strength, right? So please, for all the speakers or for all the evaluators or evaluators to be, remember when you give evaluation, look at the speakers and listen carefully, and don't forget to take notes. Taking notes is very important. We may forget, but by taking notes, then you can remember. You don't have to speak all what is you have written. You can pick and choose which one do you think you want to say. And then remember that we are going to increase the confidence. If we see that the speaker is not confident enough, don't say that you are very bad, you are not confident. Don't do that. Please say something nice word to increase the confidence. For example, you are really great. If you can practice a little bit more before you speak, you will be a greater speaker. So increase their confidence and build a foundation. Foundation in what? Foundation in their speech. For example, you have done the best thing you can. You are good in opening body, but a little bit shaky when you goes into the conclusion. Why? Probably because you don't have enough time. Probably because you don't manage the time and build the foundation that she or he will remember to divide the time. This is for opening, this is for body, and this is for conclusion. Next, a positive reinforcement. I said, just mention 1 or 2 the most reinforcement, that something to be improved. The last one is reach objective because in the manual it is clearly written what is your objective of your speech, whether they reach your objective or not. That's why, again, we have to read the manual. So we both know the speaker and the evaluator, what are the objectives. Next, avoid the whitewash. Whitewash means you are telling all the good things, all the story you tell them. Don't do that. They don't need that. They don't need to be retold. Or when you said, that was a great speech, or you are such a good speaker. Why do you say that? You cannot just say, Game Fajar, you are such a good speaker. I like your speech. Why do you like Fajar's speech? Why do you say he is a good speaker? Give the reason. So not only saying good things, but you don't give the reason. Next, strengths are specific. You are really good. You are a very good speaker because number one, you are very confident. Number two, your vocal variety is really good. For example, when you are angry, you show your anger, you show your tone and intonation. And when you are sad, I can see from your face or your eyes. So those are the things that the people or the speaker want to know. What is my strength? Why do you say I'm a good speaker? In what way I'm good at? Your enthusiasm is contagious. Your voice is pleasant and rhythmic, for example. But give more example, more real example of what the speaker has done. Thank you. Next. Well, now the strength part three, strength to know. There are three parts that we can give the evaluation. Fajar, can I see the timer? Can I pin the timer so I know how many minutes I'm having?
Already read, Pak.
Oh,
Already read?
boleh.
Already read?
Yes, Pak. Already read.
Oh my God. I think I'm not going to finish this speech, this educational session. Then later on we will continue. Yeah. This is just little by little because the newcomers will learn a little by little. So this, let me finish with this one. Speech delivery. We can say use of note or preparation. You did a very good preparation. Why you did a good preparation? Because I can see from your speech, blah, 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 blah. You also use a body language. You are not standing alone and then you didn't move anything, your hand gesture or your body language is not there. Vocal variety intonation, I think I've done it before. Pacing and then pronunciation. So we have to focus on this speech delivery. Speech writing, your speech organization, introduction, body, and conclusion. You have done it very well. I like it. I know you did with introduction with the quotation, and then you move on into the body. You mention 3 or 4 points, and then in conclusion, you wrap it up again what you have mentioned. Next, the personal skill. You are very confident, and I like the way you bring up your speech because of your grooming. You look very neat, and your voice quality is really great. You have got the charisma because I can feel it. And remember the last part. Remember, never ever say we, because this is only you and the speaker. The audience do not know. Maybe the audience have got another feeling, but this is my personal evaluation. So I like, not we like, I like it very much. Ladies and gentlemen,
Aduh.
one question.
It's not measurable. It's about audience can feel it.
Yeah, thank you very much for the nice question, Adil. Showing in the way you carried it out as a whole. It's not only vocal variety, not only body language, but the way you carried it out, the way you speak it out. If you make a good preparation, a good practice, then you will deliver it in a confident way. And that is one part of the charisma. Because if you are shy or if you feel you are not really sure of yourself, the charisma is not there. So the charisma can be built up from everything in your speech. Thank you very much. I hope it will answer. Then you will know, you can ask me later. Another one question before we finish, because it's red already. So I hope all of you, the newcomers, you will be a good evaluator one day. Thank you, Fajar. Thank you. I think it's all from me today, and I will return the control back to Tom, Toastmasters of the meeting. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Fajar.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Yusuf, for the educational speech. I know that the speech is quite long. There are 30 slides. That was only 10, I suppose. But we will have another educational speech about the evaluation later on. Please come on the next part. We will have baso. We will have hamburger that will satisfy your hunger. Okay. Yeah. Sorry ya, because the connection is kind of putus-putus.
Okay.
Yeah. We will have another educational speech later on. Okay. So thank you very much, Pak Yusuf. So now let's move on to the second speaker. The second speaker is let me see. Natasha. And the evaluator is Toastmaster Yeni, and Toastmaster Natasha will deliver her second speech. So without further ado, let's welcome the evaluator, Toastmaster Yeni.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters and guests, it's my pleasure to be the evaluator for Toastmaster Natasha. She is new to our club, but I'm very excited